All right, listen up. This ain't your average motivational talk. This is about you going from nothing, from the bottom, from the struggle to becoming an unstoppable force. We're talking about hard work, grit, and the kind of mindset that turns obstacles into stepping stones. Nobody is born a hero. You build yourself into one. And today I'm giving you the blueprint. Working more than anyone doesn't mean just putting in more hours. It means making every single hour count. It's about showing up earlier, staying later, and pushing yourself beyond what's comfortable. While others are hitting the snooze button, you're already grinding. While they're taking breaks, you're sharpening your skills. Success isn't handed out, it's earned through relentless effort. It's not about talent alone. Hard work will always outshine raw talent when talent doesn't put in the effort. The truth is, most people want success, but very few are willing to sacrifice for it. You have to be the one who refuses to take shortcuts, who shows up even when you don't feel like it, who stays focused when distractions come knocking. Every drop of sweat, every extra rep, every late night and early morning, those are the bricks that build your success. When you commit to outworking everyone, you make it impossible for failure to hold you back. Knowing your why is the foundation of everything you do. It's the deep, personal reason that fuels your drive when the road gets tough. It's not just about wanting success, it's about understanding what success truly means to you. Maybe it's providing for your family, proving your doubters wrong, or fulfilling a dream you've had since childhood. Whatever it is, it has to be powerful enough to keep you moving when motivation fades. Life will throw obstacles in your way, and there will be days when you feel like giving up. But when you have a strong why, you don't quit. You push harder. Your why is what keeps you standing when life knocks you down. It's what makes the pain, the sacrifice, and the struggle all worth it. Without a purpose, you're just going through the motions. But when you know your why, you don't just work, you work with intention, passion, and unstoppable determination. Embracing the struggle means understanding that pain, setbacks, and failures are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones. Too many people see struggle as a sign to quit, but the truth is, struggle is the price of success. Every champion, every legend, every person who has ever achieved greatness has been through battles most people wouldn't survive. The grind is lonely, the journey is tough, and there will be moments when you question if it's all worth it. That's where most people stop, but not you. You lean into the pain, you welcome the hard days, and you find power in the struggle. Every failure is a lesson, every setback is a setup for a comeback, and every challenge is an opportunity to prove to yourself just how strong you really are. Growth doesn't happen in comfort, it happens when you're pushed to your limits and you refuse to break. Struggle is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. The moment you stop fearing it and start embracing it, you become unstoppable. Staying hungry means never getting comfortable, never feeling like you've made it, and never losing that fire that got you started in the first place. It doesn't matter how much success you achieve. If you stop pushing, if you stop growing, you start losing. Hunger is what separates the great from the average. It's what keeps you waking up early, putting in the work, and setting new goals, even after you've reached the ones before. But here's the key. You have to balance that hunger with humility. Never forget where you came from. Never let success make you arrogant. Because the moment you start believing your own hype, you stop improving. The most successful people in the world stay students of the game. They respect the process, appreciate those who help them along the way, and never act like they're above learning. Confidence is necessary, but ego is dangerous. Stay hungry for more, but stay humble enough to know there's always room to grow. Betting on yourself means having the courage to believe in your own potential, even when no one else does. It means trusting that you have what it takes to succeed, even when the odds are stacked against you. Too often, people wait for permission, approval, or the perfect opportunity to chase their dreams. But success doesn't work that way. No one is going to hand you a golden ticket. You have to step up, take risks, and put everything on the line for what you believe in. Doubt will come. People will question you. Some will even laugh at your ambitions. That's fine, let them. The only belief that truly matters is the one you have in yourself. Betting on yourself means shutting out the noise, silencing self-doubt, and proving through relentless action that you are capable of turning your vision into reality. It's not about waiting for the right moment. It's about making the moment right now. When you fully commit to yourself, your dreams, and your grind, you stop looking for guarantees from others and start becoming the guarantee. Yes, it's risky. Yes, it's scary. But what's even scarier, living a life full of regret because you didn't believe in yourself enough to go all in. Bet on yourself, put in the work, and watch the world catch up to what you already knew. You were always meant for greatness. Discipline over motivation. This is the difference between those who succeed and those who make excuses. Motivation is great. It feels good. It gets you hyped. But here's the truth. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like the weather. Some days you wake up ready to conquer the world. Other days you don't even feel like getting out of bed. And that's where discipline takes over. Discipline means showing up and doing the work, no matter how you feel. It means sticking to the plan even when you're tired, frustrated, or uninspired. The people who rely on motivation alone will only put in effort when they feel like it. But winners, they put in the work whether they feel like it or not. They have a standard, and they live up to it every single day. Think about the greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the icons who built legacies. Do you think they were motivated every day? No, but they had discipline. They trained when they didn't want to. They practiced when no one was watching. They worked when everyone else was making excuses. That's the difference. Discipline is a habit, and once you build it, nothing can stop you. It turns your goals from dreams into reality. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. The question is, are you willing to be consistent even on the hard days? Because that's what separates the best from the rest. Surrounding yourself with greatness isn't just a cliche, it's a game changer. The people you spend the most time with will either push you forward or hold you back. If you're constantly around negativity, laziness, and small thinking, guess what? That mindset will rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with driven, ambitious, and disciplined individuals, their energy, habits, and mindset will elevate you. Greatness isn't just about talent, it's about environment. Look at the most successful people in the world. They surround themselves with people who challenge them, inspire them, and hold them accountable. They don't waste time with complainers or people who make excuses. Instead, they seek out those who push them to be better. You need to do the same. Find mentors who have achieved what you're aiming for. Build relationships with people who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Cut out toxic influences that drain your energy and replace them with those who fuel your fire. This doesn't mean you have to abandon old friends or family, but you do have to be intentional about who you allow into your inner circle. Energy is contagious, and you want to be surrounded by people who bring out the best in you. So ask yourself, are the people around you making you stronger, smarter, and more disciplined? If not, it's time to level up your circle. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be great, you can't afford to be surrounded by anything less. Keeping learning and growing isn't just a mindset, it's a way of life. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you stop evolving. The most successful people in the world never stop being students. They're always looking for ways to improve, to sharpen their skills, to gain an edge. No matter how much success they achieve, they stay hungry for knowledge because they know that growth never ends. Too many people get comfortable. They reach a certain level of success and think they can coast, but life doesn't work like that. The world keeps changing, competition keeps rising, and new challenges always appear. If you're not growing, you're falling behind. Learning isn't just about reading books or taking courses. It's about staying open to new ideas, learning from failures, and constantly pushing yourself to get better. The key is to approach life with a beginner's mindset. Be willing to ask questions. Be willing to take advice. Be willing to admit when you don't know something. Surround yourself with people who know more than you. Seek mentors and never let your ego stop you from improving. Growth is a lifelong process, and the ones who commit to it never stop winning. So stay curious, stay humble, and never stop learning. Because the moment you do, you start losing. Taking risks and taking action is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Too many people sit on ideas, wait for the perfect moment, or let fear keep them from making a move. But here's the truth. There is no perfect moment. There is no guarantee of success. If you wait until you feel 100% ready, you'll be waiting forever. The only way to grow, to achieve, and to become great is to step outside your comfort zone and take risks. Risk isn't something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. Every successful person you admire got there by taking a chance. They bet on themselves, stepped into the unknown, and made bold moves when others hesitated. Did they fail along the way? Absolutely. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every setback is a lesson. Every mistake is a stepping stone. The only true failure is never trying in the first place. Action is everything. You can have the best ideas, the biggest dreams, and all the potential in the world, But if you don't act, none of it matters. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who go out and make it happen. Stop overthinking, stop making excuses, and start doing. Take the shot, make the move, bet on yourself. Because in the end, the biggest risk isn't failing, it's looking back and realizing you never even tried. Giving back and lifting others up is what true success is all about. It's not just about how much money you make, how many trophies you win, or how many goals you achieve. It's about the impact you leave behind. Real success isn't measured by what you get, but by what you give. The strongest, most respected leaders don't just climb to the top, they reach back and pull others up with them. When you've fought through struggles, faced challenges, and built yourself from the ground up, you gain something priceless: wisdom, experience, and perspective. And the best way to honor your journey is to use what you've learned to help someone else. Maybe it's mentoring someone who's just starting out, offering advice to someone facing the same struggles you once did, or simply being a source of encouragement when someone needs it most. Lifting others up doesn't make you weaker, it makes you stronger. It builds a legacy that lasts beyond your own success. It creates a ripple effect, where the people you help go on to help others, and the cycle continues. No one achieves greatness alone. Somewhere along the way, someone believed in you, supported you, or gave you an opportunity. Now it's your turn to do the same. Because at the end of the day, success isn't just about winning, it's about making sure others win too. That's how you leave a legacy that lasts forever. At the end of the day, the question isn't whether success is possible, it's whether you're willing to do what it takes. Every single one of you has the potential to go from zero to hero, but potential means nothing without action. The grind, the setbacks, the doubts, those are all part of the journey. The difference between those who make it and those who don't isn't luck, talent, or connections. It's mindset, it's discipline, it's the relentless refusal to quit. So now it's on you. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more looking for the right time. The right time is now. The opportunity is right in front of you, but you have to take it. Show up, work harder than you ever have, push through the pain, bet on yourself, stay hungry, and when life knocks you down, because it will, get back up. Every single time. You weren't put on this earth to be average. You weren't meant to live small, to play it safe, or to settle for less than your full potential. You are capable of more than you realize, and it's time to prove it, not just to the world, but to yourself. So go, get after it. Be relentless, be unstoppable, and don't just talk about it. Go out there and make it happen.